Alright, guys, this is part 3. I have 41 minutes on my phone. Yeah. That's how crazy it's going to be with the Hollywood actors, man. They're all going to be desperately asking these actors for Zanes for word, man. And none of these actors for Zanes are going to have word. Because what? None of these actors for Zanes are going to give word. Because what? Because what? Everyone's selfish in Hollywood. These actors don't want these actors in Hollywood rising to their level. You see what I'm saying? Hence why what? Hence why you're looking at something crazy for the fame with me, my wife, and the actors. Look at something crazy, man. And that's why VJ made that Bang on Your Knees song, yeah. That's why VJ made that Begging on Your Knees song. Because you were going to get what you deserve. You chose to cause mess my life, and I'm also going to kill you with kindness. I'm going to make you pay a price too, yeah. And, Ivan made us pay a price too. We're not a part of his international glory. We're not a part of his multi-billion-dollar life, his red carpet, the fame with the fans. We're not a part of all that. We're left out of that. And you feel abandoned by God. Yeah, you're left behind. That's why those actors are going to beg for Zanus. Ivan VJ, please, I'd rather work for you, man. Your comedy's always very in Hollywood. Look, man, you were good for Zanus. You're not good for what? The Great Escape movie. I'm going to keep saying that. Yeah. I'm going to keep on saying that. Let's talk about the actors, okay? So for my Skyscraper's company will be the biggest film brand in the entertainment industry. Bigger than Warner Bros., Universal, Paramount, Lionsgate, Universal, Sony Columbia Pictures. Bigger than all those Hollywood companies. I'm going to keep saying that. The biggest actors, I'll pay them $2 to $4.9 million. Most of them, on average, I'm going to pay them 2.5, 2.8 really million around there. 3 million. That's good salary for biggest actors. In Hollywood, they don't make that on average. On average, they make like $500K for a television show, $600K, $700K for a television show, and I'm paying you 2.8, 3 million, $2.5 million, $2 million. That's a good salary for biggest actor. You see what I'm saying? The rising stars get 5 to 8.9 million. I told you, rising stars are very rare. So chances are, essentially speaking, you have the B-list actors and the A-list actors, as rising stars are very, very rare. You have people like Daisy Ridley, Dylan O'Brien, John Boyega. Those are perfect examples of rising stars in Hollywood. Those actors are not A-list actors. You see what I'm saying? They're not A-list actors. They are rising stars. Ivan, are there any other rising stars? Yeah, there's a few others I can name. The actor for what's her name? That actor who was in Catwoman, the show Catwoman. She's also rising too. I saw her. She was in John Wick. She was in she was in Triple X. She was in what? She was in John Wick, Triple X. You know what I'm saying? She also did Catwoman. She's a perfect example of rising star too. Those are rising stars. If you see an actor landing pretty major roles with bigger actors in big budget movies, they had a few big budget movies obviously, or they have their own franchise, and you also see them doing television on independent movies. Those are rising stars. They're very, very rare. But essentially speaking, you have two groups of people. You have the B-list actors and you have the rising stars, and the A-list actors. Sorry. So the small A-list actors will get their nice $9 to $15.9 million, and the bigger ones they don't get a bonus obviously, and the bigger ones get 16 to 30. There's a larger gap for the payment structure for the bigger A-list actors because they're the big dogs in Hollywood. Should say, yeah, and they also get their bonuses. So if an actor is worth 70 to like $90 million, $95 million, you pay him his 4 to 7.9 mil bonus, and you pay him 16 to like $18.9 million around there. Those guys. If the actor is worth 100 to like $95 million, you pay that actor the 8 to 14.9 mil bonus, and you pay him that 19 to like 22.9 million range. There's even exceptions. You can even pay him 23 if you want. Sometimes there's exceptions. And then the guys who are really big, who are worth 200 plus million, you pay those guys a lot, big bonus. Pay them 15 to like 20.9 mil bonus. A lot of money. and you pay them that 23 to like 25 million salary on average. And there's exceptions when you can pay them more. You can pay them 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, depending on who the actor is and how big the actor is, obviously. But it's very rare. On average, I'm going to pay the big guys who are worth like $200 million, that 23 to 25 million range on average. But you got to watch out for your budget. You got to create room for your crewmen, man. Your crewmen are very important. The crewmen are the foundation for your what? They're the foundation for your company, man. You got to be careful. Pay them a lot of money. Pay them a lot of money. The crewmen, you have to pay them a lot of money. That's why you got to be careful how much you pay all these big A-list actors, because the big A-list actors are going to be affecting my budget like crazy. Keanu Reeves, Scarlett Johansson, Ben Affleck are costing me like $10 million around there in salaries alone. And you also have Paul Bettany's 11.5 mil salary, and you also have the other small A-listers who I'm hiring. I'm gonna have 5 small A-listers for The Great Escape, and I'll add 5 small A-listers for The Great Escape movie. And I'll have 2 spots open for like B-list actors in Hollywood. I could have 4. To save money, I can have 4 smaller A-listers. And I can have 1 rising star perhaps, and I'll have 2 big B-list actors to be in that movie. Pay those B-list actors $2.5 million for the role. It's a good paycheck. $2.8 million. That's a good paycheck for B-list actors. Because B-list actors do not affect your budget. It's only the A-list actors that affect your budget. Especially the big ones. The big ones really, really affect your budget, man. And that's why you got to be careful, is what I'm saying. And that's why I'm going to put a good $310 million towards salaries. That way I have enough to pay all these guys a lot of money. Obviously. For my Great Escape movie. See what I'm saying? I told you, when I offer Keanu Reeves $47 million, he'll be shocked. Holy shit, Ivan's company easily competes with Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Ivan's company easily competes with Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Ivan's company easily competes with Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? I offered him a $20 million bonus on a $27 million salary at start production. $1.5 million worth of money for the merch. He also gets his $40,000 worth of commercial money. That's a nice deal. Ivan's company easily competes with Hollywood. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. He'll be shocked. Holy shit, Ivan, your company competes with Hollywood easily. I don't even make this on average in Hollywood. In Hollywood, I make on average like 10, 12, 15 million per movie. And you just offered me $47 million. Yeah, your company easy competes with Hollywood, Ivan. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Obviously, Ben Affleck, I'll pay him $37. I'll pay him $22 million salary, and I'll pay him a $14.9 million bonus. That's $37 million. That's a good paycheck for him. He'll be shocked. Holy shit. Ivan's company easily competes with Hollywood. This is more than how much Hollywood pays you on average. Yeah. As I heard, he only got like 12, 15 million for Justice League or something like that. Ben Affleck. He made around that salary range. Like $12 million some of that he made for Justice League. And I just offered him $37 million. Scarlett Johansson will be shocked too. As I just offered her what? I offered her $39 million. $15.9 million salary, bonus, $23 million salary. She's like, holy shit, Ivan's company easy with Hollywood. I only got paid $20 million for Black Widow. Yeah. She only got $20 million for Black Widow, and I just offered her $39 million. Almost double the amount of money she made for Black Widow. My company easily was in Hollywood. Yeah, man. That's why they're all going to be shocked. Paul Bettany will be shocked too, as Paul Bettany does not make $11.5 million in Hollywood on average. No. He probably makes like $3 million per movie on average. 3.54. Because he's a small A, so he probably makes around that range per movie. And I just offered him $11.5 million. Like, holy shit. Ivan's company easily competes with Hollywood. Yeah, man. Look at something crazy. Ivan's company easily competes with Hollywood. Yeah, man. You look at something crazy. Hence why what? Hence why what? Hence why I look at something crazy for the what? With the Hollywood actors, obviously. They all want to work for my company so bad, obviously. The Chris Kazenski guy, whatever his name is, a guy from A Quiet Place. When I offer him $13 million, he might be shocked too. Because he does not make, on average, he probably only makes like $5 million per movie. It's $4 million, $6 million per movie. I just offered him $13 million. It's a lot of money, man. Because those actors are not what? They're not bigger ones. I'm not going to pay them a bonus. I'll pay you a rich salary, but if you think I'm going to pay you a bonus, I'm not paying you a bonus. If you want a bonus, I'm not. Only the bigger ones get bonuses for my company. That's how it works. for the payment structure of my company. Only the bigger actors get their bonus. Whereas the small A-listers, rising stars, and these actors do not get bonuses. If they need money, I'll pay them a bonus from their salary. So if you're paying a B-list actor $2.8 million, if he needs money, you can pay him a $500,000 bonus. That way he has money for himself. He or she has him, okay, I'll pay you $500K bonus. That way you have money for yourself for 1 year. Obviously, if you need money for yourself. But all actors in Hollywood have enough money to last for 1 year. And what? And I'll pay you your $2.3 million star production. That's a good deal. If Paul Bettany's greedy and he wants a bonus, okay, if you're greedy, I can pay you a $1 million bonus. I can pay you your 10.5 star production if you want a bonus for yourself. If you think I'm gonna pay you a bonus like the bigger ones, you're not getting a bonus. You're not as big as those guys. Hence why I'm not paying you a bonus. But I'm still paying you a rich salary because you're an A-list actor. Because you're an A-list actor, you get your rich salary, but you don't get your bonus because you're a smaller one. You're not a bigger one. Only the bigger ones get the bonuses. Ivan, what classifies a bigger A-list actor? If you're worth $70+ million, in my opinion, you're now a bigger A-lister. So if you're worth $70+ million, you are now, in my company, those are the bigger ones. You make less. If you're worth under $70 million, you're a smaller A-list actor. For the woman, if you're worth like 10 to like 30 million, 30 million around there, 40 million, you're a smaller one. If you're worth over 40, you're a bigger one for the woman. So we see a woman actor who's worth 60, 70, 80, those are big ones. Those actors are worth their nice bonus and their nice rich A-lister salary, obviously. But it's different for the woman because the woman don't make as much as a man. You see what I'm saying? And that's why Scarlett Johansson, I'm paying her like 39 because for a woman actor, she's huge. She's one of the biggest in Hollywood. As most women actors in Hollywood are not worth $200 million in Hollywood. No, most of the big ones are worth like 100, 90, 80, 70, 150, $120 million a woman. That's why you have it's different for the woman, obviously. If the woman is worth like 150, 140, those women are pretty much the men who are worth $200 million. They're worth that $15+ million bonus. The woman. 15, 16, 17 million bonus. Scarlett Johansson might push for a higher bonus. I'm not going to pay her. Ivan, what if you pay me $17 million sign bonus? I'm like, no, Scarlett. $15.9 million is good enough. I'm not paying you any more than that. I have to watch my budget. I have crewmen to pay too, man. That's $2 million is enough to pay a good like 15 crewmen the rich salary. I need to create enough room to pay the crewmen. I also have to pay my 17. My secretaries are rich salary. I have to pay them their salary. My other 3, I have to pay them their salary. I have to watch it for my budget, man. What I'm paying you is good enough. If you don't like it, you are more than welcome to go back to Hollywood. If you don't like it, see what I'm saying? I'm going to keep saying that. Yeah. So that's my payment structure planned out for my Sky Source company. That's how it's going to work. Right? The bigger ones get bonuses. The smaller ones do not get bonuses, but they get their rich salary. You know what I'm saying? And the B-list actors, if a B-list actor tries to get $10 million, man, if you think I'm stupid to pay you $10 million, you're crazy. I'm like, you're not worth that. 2.83 million is good enough. 4 million is good enough. If you don't like it, you're more than welcome to work in Hollywood and make $700,000 in television like my offer. I have it's a deal. Even though you agree you're paying more money even how much Hollywood pays on average. Yes, I'm paying more money how much Hollywood pays on average. $2.5 million is a nice contract for a B-list actor. That's how much A-listers make in Hollywood. Smaller A-listers get like $2 million contracts in Hollywood. And I just pay you $2.8 million. That's a nice paycheck, obviously. Well, for the small A-listers for the greatest movie, I'm thinking Henry Cavill's good for that movie. You can have him be one of the couples. Someone like Henry Cavill will build some buzz for your movie. I can picture him as a secret agent because he did Mission Impossible, so I can picture him as a secret agent. You pay Henry Cavill his $14.5 million. If he's worth like, I don't know, $60 million by then. He'll probably be worth about $60 million by then. Pay him like $14.5 million for the role if he's chosen. You also have the Chris Krasinski guy. You can pay him $13 million. That's good for him. And then I'm thinking Dylan O'Brien, but I can't really picture him as a secret agent, man. That's the thing, though, man. If Dylan O'Brien's chosen, I'll pay him $5 million for the role. That's good for him. He's a rising star. Pay him a nice $5 million. That's good. That's good salary for him. You gotta watch it for your budget, man. Obviously. You also have Daisy Ridley. I can picture Daisy Ridley as a secret agent. She has that look. Daisy Ridley, but I mean, if she's chosen, I'll pay her $5 million. Nice paycheck. Just a couple $1 million in advance. Nice paycheck for Daisy Ridley. $5 million. Yeah. Pay her 5-6 million. You can pay Daisy Ridley even 6 million if you want. 6. I can pay Dylan O'Brien even 6 if you want. Pay him 6. The Javier guy is not as major. He's pretty major. He's just a hitman, right? Hence why I'm paying him 5. Obviously, because I'll just have him be the hitman, but I'll have him have a good chunk of scenes in the movie. But he's gonna play the role of the hitman. Pay him like a nice $5 million. Dylan O'Brien and Daisy Ridley, you can have them be couples in the movie if you want. You can have Henry Cavill and Daisy Ridley be couples in the movie. Pay Daisy Ridley like 6 million for the role if you want. I mean, I'm just throwing names out there, guys. You guys have to send your reels. I'm just throwing names out there. But I can picture Daisy Ridley as a secret agent. She has that look, of the secret agent look. Obviously, I can picture her in the movie. Obviously, pay her 6 million. That's good for her. Pay Dylan O'Brien like 6.5 for the role if you want. That's a good paycheck. If he wants like 10, I'm like, Dylan, you're fucking rising star. I'm not gonna pay you. Pay you fucking what? Pay you what? Pay you fucking 10 million. You're not worth that, man. You're a fucking rising star. But who knows? In 10 years from now, Dylan O'Brien might be an A-list actor by then. That's the thing, though. You know what I'm saying? But all these guys, I'm just throwing names out there. The only ones who I'm really thinking of the only one who I think is really, really good is the Chris Krasinski guy. The guy from A Quiet Place. I think he's really, really good for the Great Escape movie. Whereas Henry Cavill, I'm just throwing his name out there. Daisy Ridley, Dylan O'Brien, I'm just throwing names out there. But Paul Bettany and the Javier Gar are chosen for the Great Escape movie. Obviously. But look, man, Henry Cavill, you know what I'm saying, the Chris Krasinski guy, Dylan O'Brien, Daisy Ridley, you guys are going to have to send in your reels. That's how it works. You're going to have to send in your reels, too. I was also thinking Nina Dobrev, too. Nina Dobrev is good for that movie, too. Pay her $3 million for the role. That's good for her. She's a B-list actor. Pay her $3 million for the Great Escape movie. You can have her be one of the B-list actors. You can have her be in a relationship with Dylan O'Brien if you want. They're a couple. Pay Nina Dobrev $3 million for the role. That's good enough for her. If she wants 10, I'm like, or 7, 8, I'm like, Nina, you're not an A-list actor. You're a fucking B-list actor. I'm looking over your IMDb's. You did Vampire Diaries. You did Degrassi in Canada, and you did what? You landed a lot of minor roles in big budget movies, and like, I was in Triple X. Yeah, you were in Triple X, but you were a minor role. You're not an A-list actor. I'm not paying you like 7, 8, 9, $10 million. No, you're not worth that. $3 million is good enough. If you don't like it, you go back to what? Go back to working Hollywood. You don't like my offer, obviously. I told you, all these actors, I'm just throwing names out there. I don't know who I'm gonna cast. Right, so I'll have 4. I can have 4 small A-listers. So you have Paul Bettany, and you can cast 3 more. Cast like 2 or 3 more small A-listers. Because the Javier guy is an A-list actor too, but he's like a hybrid of a rising star. He's kind of like But hence why, man, he's not as major in the movie. Hence why I'm paying him 5. Pay him a bit less. Have a good 4 small A-listers, and you have like 3 spots open for B-list actors. Around there, right? So you got 2 spots open for B-list actors and 1 spot open for a rising star for my movie. For my Great Escape movie. You see what I'm saying? Yeah? That's how it's going to work. Yeah, but even guys like Henry Cavill, Daisy Ridley, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Dylan O'Brien, all those actors are going to beg these actors for Zanes for word, man. That's something crazy. You're going to see Dylan O'Brien begging the actors for Zanes for word. Henry Cavill, you know what I'm saying? They're all going to beg. The Chris Krasinski guy, he's going to beg the actors for Zanes for word too. Yeah, man, they all want to movie so bad. Obviously. But something tells me the Chris Krasinski movie will be chosen. The Chris Krasinski, guy from A Quiet Place. Something tells me he's going to be chosen for the Great Escape movie. The guy who was in A Quiet Place. Something tells me he'll be chosen. And then Henry Cavill, I don't know about him. Dylan O'Brien, I don't know. I'm just throwing names out there. You see what I'm saying? But they might be in my movie. You never know, right? They might be in my Great Escape movie. You never know. I don't know. I don't know. Hence why what? I don't know. Obviously. I don't know, obviously. You guys are going to have to send in your reels. That's how it works. All the Hollywood actors for the Great Escape movie have to send their reels. Look at something crazy. You're probably looking at like 2,500, 3,000 like reels, man, for the Great Escape movie. Because like I only have like pretty much like 5 people chosen. You have Paul Bettany and you have the Javier guy, and high chance Keanu Reeves and all of them are chosen for my movie. And so I have 5 people chosen pretty much, and you have You have all the major characters. The major characters for that movie will be what? Will be Paul Bettany, me and my wife. The three big A-listers will be the major characters, and then the couples. The couples trained in the company, those are the major characters of the company. And then everyone else are all pretty major or minor characters for the movie. So the bartender, have that actor or actress will be a minor character. Pay him or her a nice like 300K for the role. That's a good paycheck. The bartender is a minor character, obviously. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you have minor the Gracie movie will only have like 18 characters, 17, 18 characters, and that's it around there, right? That's why you're looking at something crazy for the reels, man. A lot of actors in Hollywood are going to be sending in the reels for that Great Escape movie, man. You look at something crazy. Something crazy, man. Yeah, man. But for the actors for Zayn, you're looking at something crazy. Because it's my first movie, and Zayn's is the best story ever told, the most major Eric has the devil himself. You know what I'm saying? What? All the actors in Hollywood are going to be sending in all are going to be begging these actors for word. But for Zayn, I'm not going to have as much reels for that movie because what? Because you're only most of my actors are chosen, and I only have there's only like 8 spots open for major roles, and you're probably looking at like maybe 500 reels for Zanus around there. And Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni won't be doing that. Won't have to look at that much reels for Zanus. But for the greatest movie, you're looking at something crazy like 2,500, 3,000 reels. Hence why I'm gonna have the assistant director for the greatest movie take the load off Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni. Okay, John, Dave, look at a good like 500 reels. And I'll have the assistant director look at all the rest of the reels. And he'll talk it over. And the cans who he's interested in, he talks it over with you guys. And you guys choose who's good for the part for the Great Escape movie. The major characters and all the minor characters. You see what I'm saying? For that Great Escape movie. Yeah. Yeah. Hence why you're looking at something crazy for that Great Escape movie, man. Something crazy for that Great Escape movie. Yeah, man. Looking at something fucking crazy for the reels. Looking at a lot of actors in Hollywood saying in the reels, man. Yeah. Because they all want to be in my movie so bad. Because they know Sky Source Entertainment is now the biggest film brand in the entertainment industry. It's bigger than Disney, Warner Bros., Universal, all those companies. You know what I'm saying here? Yeah. I don't know. After Zane's, I might retire as a writer. I could just hire to take the stress on me. I can just hire the writers who wrote James Bond, have them and Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni write your script. I tell them me and VJ can tell them our story, and they write the script based on the plan of the story. They can do that. Because the James Bond writers are very, very talented, obviously. Now I'll co-write it. I don't want to be lazy. I'm a very, very gifted writer. Hence why I'll co-write it with them. But I might hire a James Bond screenwriter to help me out. The CIA stuff is very complicated, man. Hence why what? Hence why I'll just co-write it with my 2 script developers. I don't have to hire the James Bond writer. I mean, I might hire the James Bond writer to help me out, help me, the director, and the 2 script developers out when we write the script. So we have like 5 co-writers for the movie. That way you get an amazing movie. You see what I'm saying? I might hire the James Bond writer to help me out. Hey man, I need you to help me out. CIA stuff is complicated, and you have your CIA experts help tell you how the CIA works, and you guys all build the organization world together. Me and my wife, the 2 script developers, we build the organization world together. And once we build the organization, we'll plan out the story. Okay, guys, this is my idea for the story, and we start writing the script from scratch. I don't know. I write the script, and Jon Favreau goes, "Holy shit! You wrote an amazing script. This is gonna be a sick movie." Yeah, because I'm fucking naturally gifted. I know how to tell a good story. Obviously. And Keanu Reeves and all of them already know what I'm talking about. If they're chosen, they know what I'm talking about. Yeah, we know how sick I am. Yeah, you're looking at a sick movie, man. Innocent couple, they can't find jobs. They join this big secret organization, big company, and if you try to get out of the company, they kill you. The penalty is death, obviously. They kill you. That's the catch. And me and VJ are the lucky couple who escaped the company. We're kicking ass. We're on the run. Yeah, and they're setting Hitman afterwards. It looks like a sick movie, man. I mean, that sounds like a sick movie. Yes, man. You're looking at something better technology than just think something like James Bond, man. With an innocent couple and we become badass agents like James Bond. We're on the run, kicking ass. All these strong hitmen coming after us, and we're kicking ass, man. Yeah, man. It looks like crazy. You're looking at a sick movie. Yeah, man. Yeah. Something crazy, man. Yeah. Yeah. Done the video here in 14 minutes around there. 15 minutes, whatever. I'll be done the video here. Yeah. Yeah, man. All those what? Those actors are gonna beg these actors for words. So this has been crazy, man. They're gonna beg these actors for word for Zanus. This has been crazy. Zanus is a unique story, and it's the best story told in motion picture. Better than even J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings. Yeah, man. When you read my book, you'll see what I mean. It's better than even J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings. It's a fucking amazing masterpiece that I wrote, man. I wrote a masterpiece. Ivan, is your book really that good? Yes, man. My book is. I'm going over right now. My younger stepbrother. Every time I go over it, I'm fucking hooked. I'm more hooked than I even am reading Lord of the Rings, man. As I did not even finish my book yet. I still have 30 pages left. I haven't finished it yet. But I will finish Return of the King by the end of this year. I only have 30 pages left. I'm done the book. And then I'll eventually read all the appendices too. I don't know, when I pay the fee, I might read the appendices of Return of the King. That way I can, you know what I'm saying, after that. Ivan, will you read it again? I might read it again. I might reread the whole series again. I don't know, after I go on that world tour, when I go home to my nice condo, I might reread the whole Lord of the Rings books again. Read the whole thing again if I want to. Finish it in a good 3 months. Read the whole book, the whole series again. If I might do that. Most likely no. We'll see what happens. But I'm definitely going to reread Zanus before the movie gets released to build buzz. And I'm going to watch the Lord of the Rings documentary to build buzz for the Zanus documentary. I'm going to watch the movies to build buzz for the Zanus movie. I recommend you Lord of the Rings fans, you all do that to build buzz for my movie. Read my Zanus book to build buzz. Watch the Lord of the Rings documentary to build buzz for the Zanus documentary. And watch the Lord of the Rings movies to build buzz for the Zanus movie. That'll be released on Amazon, yeah, on my website, yeah. It looks something crazy. Do that way what? Do that way what? You build buzz for my movie. Yeah. That's why VJ is so proud of me. I'm so proud of you, sweetie. You did it. You know what I'm saying? You wrote your own book. Yeah, I wrote my own book. I own the rights to my book. I have the keys, and so I can make my easy billions for me and VJ. I don't have to sell to the fucking gatekeepers. Even though these keys piss me off and I trip and I have anxiety, obviously, I what? I what? God gave me these keys for a reason. That way I can open my own door. I can open my own door. And I what? I can open my own door and I can what? I can make my easy money for me and VJ. And that's why God gave me these stupid keys. You see what I'm saying? Because I see the keys as a bit of a curse, obviously. And that's why God gave me these keys. That way I can make my easy billions. See what I'm saying? That way I can make my easy billions. And I don't have to sell to the gatekeepers. That's why God gave me the keys. Duh. God gave me the keys for this very reason. God gave me the keys for this very, very reason. God gave me the keys for this very reason. I'm going to show my camera, guys.